Kick-ass facts, pew pew pew! We are back with more dating advice, this time from the 1950s. In the 1950s, the editor and publisher of 17 magazine wrote a book called The 17 Book of Young Living for young women under 20. Here's her advice for finding a husband. Bolster the male ego. Make the man feel like a cavalier. Get him to talk by saying things like, "That must be very difficult," or "How did you learn so much?" Men need to be encouraged but not pushed. Every girl learns to flirt by the time she's a year old. It's instinctive. But she doesn't always learn how to flirt fair and square. The secret is knowing when to stop. A year old. Curb your aggressive nature. It belongs to men only. Develop an extra layer of femininity. When you see your target, smile. Call him by his name. Say something nice about him, naturally. If that doesn't work, get a friend to ask him to her house for a valid reason. A club, a committee meeting, a hot dog roast. You'll be the reason, but he'll never know. When you are sitting, look serene by sitting still. The picture of serenity. When you're eating, take small bites, chew slowly. First, rest your hand on your implement or glass instead of just grabbing it up. Have your car break down at strategic places. That sounds safe. As if this weren't already off the rails. It's about to get worse. Look in the census reports for places with the most single men. Nevada has 125 males for every 100 females. Read the obituaries to find eligible widowers. Become a nurse or an airline stewardess. They have high marriage rates. Be nice to everyone. They may have an eligible brother or son. Be friendly to ugly men. Handsome is as handsome does. Volunteer for jury duty. Get lost at football games. Get a job demonstrating fishing tackle in a sporting goods store. Go to all reunions of your high school or college class. There may be widowers there. Don't be afraid to associate with more attractive girls. They may have some leftovers. Don't room with a girl who's a sad sack and let her pull you down to her level. Stumble when you walk into a room that he's in. Wear a Band-Aid. People always ask what happened. Dropping the handkerchief still works. Buy a convertible. Men like to ride in them. Stand in a corner and cry softly. Chances are he'll come over to find out what's wrong. Learn how to bake tasty apple pies. Bring one into the office and let the eligible bachelors taste it. Accidentally have your purse fly open, scattering its contents all over the street. Men like to think they're authorities on perfume. Do they? Ask his advice on what kind you should wear. Wear high heels most of the time. They're sexier, unless he happens to be shorter than you are. If you look good in sweaters, wear one on every third date. Get a sunburn. When you're with him, order your steak rare. Don't tell him about your allergies. Don't whine. Girls who whine stay on the vine. Ask his mother for her recipes. Talk to his father about business and agree that taxes are too high. On the first date, tell him you aren't thinking of getting married. If he's a fisherman, learn how to scale and clean fish. Find out about the girls he hasn't married and don't repeat the mistakes they made. Resist the urge to make him over. Before marriage, that is. Learn to play poker. If he's rich, tell him you like his money. The honesty will intrigue him. Yeah, okay, sure it will. Never let him believe your career is more important than your marriage. Point out to him that the death rate of single men is twice that of married men. That's a winning strategy. Go to Yale. Get a hunting license. If your mother is fat, tell him you take after your father. If he's fat too, tell him you're adopted. Don't come at me, I'm quoting. Start a whispering campaign of how sought after you are. Carry a camera and ask strange, handsome men if they would mind snapping your picture. Ask your mother to take in male boarders. Make and sell toupees. Bald men are an easy catch. And let it be known in your office that you have a button box and will sew on bachelor's loose buttons.